Yo, welcome back to the channel. Picking up right where we left off, getting some work done on the black coupe. My favorite trash heap. If you watched the last video, you would know this baby now has red carpet, all right? Best mod ever for any car in the world, complete. If you didn't watch that, check the channel, it's on there. However, today, I think it's time to address this. Where is my glass? I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but essentially, I used to park the car on the side of the road near where I used to live. It used to look like this. And one morning, just after my birthday, I think maybe it was on the 5th, or maybe it was just before my birthday of November, the neighbor whose house I park in front of, who I spoke to about parking it there and stuff, writes me a text message, your windshield is broken. I'm like, what? What do you mean? What is that? What? Hello? What? I message him back, I'm like, what? Let me come see. Obviously, run out the house, go and check it. It was looking like this. That's literally all I know. So since then, the car's been in storage. I kept it on the road for another couple of months during winter. And then in January, I put it in my previous storage facility, which was just a council lockup. Very small, very tight, but it was off-road parking like inside. So that was good for the windshieldless car. So I'm pretty sure that happened in 2019, or I might be wrong. Maybe it was 2020. Since then, I've been collecting parts. I managed to score a windshield from someone breaking a coupe. It was very important to me that I get the correct windshield for this car. This is a 1995 316i SE with very minimal options. I think the only options was like heated locks, like the winter package kind of thing, and an OBC. Maybe there's a couple other little ones that I'm forgetting, but that's really it. Of course, non-sunroof. And if you see my rear parcel shelf, there is no third brake light. So the windshield I picked up had to be for a pre-facelift, non-third brake light coupe E36. So I managed to find that. I'm pretty sure this is correct. I did mock it up once just to check if it was the right size and stuff like that. It seems to be okay. I will mock it up just in a second for you guys to see as well. I'll unwrap it. I'll be really careful with it. I also have some BMW trims. I'm gonna cut to some footage of that now.
Should I film you?
Yeah! There you go. This feels much better.
Okay.
What do I do? What do I say? All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Why are you laughing at me? We are at BMW Dealership right now. So after doing one lap around this car park, before I park, I wanted to point out, let's go around one more time so I can show the thing without getting out of the car. If you look through there, silver, private reg, E36 M3. I could park next to it, and I probably should, just so I can take some video of it. I mean, it has the 18s on it, and it has some like sticky looking tires in the back, so it's cool. The reason we are at BMW Dealership today is to pick up some parts for the black coupe. Video.
Should I stop it now?
Wait, let me get this. I'll show this vert. Here it is, E46 M3 convertible. If you lot ever, it's got the blue soft top, which is cool, and it is auto. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, auto gearbox right there. SMG. If you watched Taxi with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon, this was like the hero villain car.
Give it a cash! No more gas!
So that's kind of lit. And I like the fact that it's on 18s. Like, these are just the better M3 wheels. So that's cute. I'm glad for this. Anyway, let me show you what I got from BMW. Well, what a great way to start the video. BMW just sent me away. They were like, you know what? We've definitely ordered your part. It's definitely arrived, but we can't find it. So I will just give you a call back when we dig it up. We might have to order another one though. What? Bro, they called me yesterday to tell me that it was here. Okay, yeah, attempt 2, successful. Got the clocks. And threw my phone on the floor. Raza, look at my trims.
Nice trims. I can't see them. I can't see a box.
Are you proud that I finally got them?
Yeah. Did they have all of them?
Yeah, they finally had all of them. We had to come back like twice. Black coupe stuff coming soon. Yeah, so I tried to start this video before, but it was just kind of a bumpy start, so I decided to restart it as you see now. Thank you BMW for being long, but yet still being able to provide the right parts. I'm glad I finally got some OEM trims. So those trims would be going here, basically around where the windshield would sit. Well, as you can see, I definitely have a lot of work ahead of me. I have purchased a set of plastic chisels so that it won't, when I'm chiseling basically the rubber with the old glass on it, it won't scratch the paint of where the new sealant is going to end up being applied after. So yeah, I'm going to push this thing a little bit out so I have more space behind for better access to the rear windshield area, and get on with finally removing the last bits of the old broken windshield. Why am I having to do this? Why is my windshield randomly broken? What the fuck? Oh yeah, side note, I actually picked up a vinyl cutter and have been messing around with some Rogue stickers. So this is just a couple little samples I made last night. I got the machine to finally work after having to get a cable for it, update the firmware, blah, blah, blah. But finally got these cut. So these are just a couple designs I've got at the moment. This is a tag one that I designed, and this is another sort of Rogue kind of Yu-Gi-Oh-y sort of, like, I'm not sure what to call this, but another design. This was made by Bevan at Rogue Spirit 58. If you lot don't follow him, you're sleeping. But he did some Rogue designs a little bit ago, so I thought I'd put them to use. If you're liking the look of those, get at me on Instagram at Rogue Drive. Hit me up. I have a few more designs available as well. International shipping, no problem. I do them in packs as well, so you're not paying a tenner for just one sticker. Anyway, one of these is probably gonna end up going on the new windshield when I install it. I think it's time to get on with actually doing the work now. Right, it's been a hot second. I'm topless again. It gets quite warm in here, so I think that's a good thing. Hopefully in the winter it's not freezing in here. The sun is on its way down, but I've basically removed majority of the glass and majority of the rubber sealant that was holding the previous windshield in. It's basically really thin on there. I think it's thin enough to take some more for the new windshield. Now comes the moment of truth where I properly test fit the new windshield. See if it actually fits in the car. Look at this. Jeez. Yeah, it takes a second to actually imagine what it would be like for this car to really have a windshield like that. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, so it does fit. That's cool. I just placed that on there. It's resting on some of the wiring for those heater things. But yeah, it fits. It's the correct windshield. Non-third brake light coupe windshield. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it up because obviously there's like filth on it. We don't want to run it like that. And there's probably still some urethane left on the actual windshield. So I'm gonna clean it up, prepare it for the car. Oh yeah, just a quick one. I wanted to flex a little bit and do a small review. Now, the daily, the rear tires were always kind of fucked because they were mismatched when I bought the car. One of them blew up, so I got a replacement that was like an all season that was really wasted and didn't even provide any grip. And then I got a flat on the other side. So I was like, you know what? It's time for me to get some new tires for this thing. So I had to go on Marketplace. I scored a pair of Goodyear Eagle F1 in exactly my size, 245 4017. I got a pair of them, so I chucked them on the back of the daily. And now this thing is a proper track car. I've never had this much grip out of this car for like the year that I've been driving it, basically. So yeah, ignore my horrendous bodywork. A van decided to change lanes into me. So I need to sort this out. This is a very slow project of mine. I don't know if you know, but I've actually got pretty much a full aero for it and stuff like that. I just need to, essentially the bodywork needs to get sorted. That's kind of the last steps left of this. Now that I've got tires especially, so that'll be coming soon. I'll probably just pop it in a video one time. Oh yeah, here's the daily. All the bodywork has been completed. But for now, I'm just flexing my tires. Here's the other one, looking fresh. And apparently, my front left is also a Goodyear, yeah, Eagle F1. You can see it's kind of flat right now, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. Apparently, I've got 3 matching Eagle F1s now on the daily. Cool. So the windshield is entirely clean. I used this razor to go along the whole window and make sure there's not really, and make sure that there's no urethane left anywhere along the edges. So it's nice and smooth, ready to receive the new stuff. I also wiped the window down so that it's actually clear and doesn't have like all these marks and stuff on it. So I think it is basically time to start applying the primer. I bought this kit. Comes with actual urethane black, which is nice. Primer. This is some other primer, I guess. Little nozzle and these 2 little cotton things, or I guess maybe not cotton, but like fabric dab things, so that you can dab the primer. Pretty legit. It was like 25 quid or something on eBay or Amazon, I don't even know. So yeah, the car is looking ready as well. nice and clean. This is quite exciting. It's been a really long time coming. I'll try putting the phone down when I'm installing the windshield. I'll do my best to film the process. I've applied the primer and I've checked out my situation here. So this is my sealant, right? The tip is actually already cut in a triangle. So I've actually been following the Chris Fix tutorial on how to do this, and I'm pretty much following a step by step. And I'm glad I didn't have to do this triangle cut because I actually wasn't gonna do it. So this is sick that this comes with that. So I'm gonna make this fucking triangular bead. Everything's ready, primed. I think that I have to put my trim on the glass before I install it, or maybe, I'm not actually sure. Maybe I'll have to put the trim like on after I've installed the windshield. I don't know. I need to check. I need to see how it works. Okay, so I'm basically ready to go. I'm not gonna lie, I've been taking a long time. This is quite a a hectic process. I've had to take the boot lid off as well. This is something I wanted to film because I basically, I have to do it by hand. You see these things, the suction cup stuff, they don't hold. They just come off the glass. Like I put them on there, suction cup, everything, lift it up, and then it just falls off. I've tried it even with water, even with like whatever, it's just not working. So I'm gonna have to do it by hand, and I'm literally just gonna have to be a caveman and literally put it perfectly, exactly where it needs to go. First try, let's do it. So that's it. I don't think I'm gonna film the sealant, but I did a practice bead. I'll show you. This is my practice bead here. You can kind of see it's basically perfect, okay? So imagine that, but all around this area, all the way around, and then this windshield going in there. I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? I don't know if I'm gonna film it. I might just film after because I don't know where to put the phone. Fuck off. Okay, look. Excuse the music. I'm sorry, but bro, I just smashed this thing on literally perfectly. Check this out, man. Perfect even gap all around, right in the middle. The bottom trim is in place. Oh my God, bro. Fuck you, windscreen. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the gap is roughly even. I think that what I'm gonna do now is before it sets, I'm gonna actually put I'm literally bugging, bro. This is the craziest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna put the other trim, the top trim, I'm gonna install it because I feel like that's the right way to do that. So the suction cups, and I have a windshield. Whoa, okay. This is a rear windshield, and it's in my E36. And it is not smashed, and it is the right windshield, and it fits, and it has all the trims on it. And the last thing to tick off the list of perfect windshield attributes would be not leaking. As far as I'm aware, I'm supposed to leave it to set before I try the leaking side of things, but I think that the way I've done it, the way I've installed it, there's not really any reason for it to leak. I had the sealant beads nice and continuous. I put the trims over the windshield after I installed it onto the sealant. I think everything should be fine. I'm literally looking at it right now and I can't believe it. This car not having a rear windshield was the most demotivating aspect of the whole build. The fact that there's a windshield on there now is literally incredible. I'm crossing my fingers it doesn't leak, because if it does, then I'm completely pissed. But other than that, this is it. Look, black coupe, red carpet, rear windshield, legit. This is basically a complete car now. It just needs to have the engine put in there. Still yet to decide on exactly what engine and gearbox I'm gonna be running in this. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of my windshield install. This is how the trims ended up. This is the worst bit. I can't really get it to overlap unless I cut this part more, but I'm not bothered for that today. I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue. This bit came out okay, much better than the other side. I wasn't aware that you have to cut the corners of the one continuous trim piece to make sure they fit. So I'm gonna know that for next time, which is probably never, but who knows? So I think this is gonna be it for this video. I'm real hyped about this windshield. It's been a long time coming. As I've told the stories, It's been almost 2 years since this car's not had a windshield. Next, I think I'm gonna be doing some silver coupe stuff and maybe some neochrome vert stuff. Either way, subscribe if you like this content. If you want to see more car stuff, follow me on Instagram at Rogue Drive. Hit me up about those stickers if you're actually interested. And I'll see you soon with another video. Peace.